Welcome to Talking Over You with Sarah Sturm
and Hannah Sturm.
Here we go.
If you're going to be an asshole, at
Be
least
funny.
At least be funny. I thought it was a Mancoon.
We need to have like a real athlete on here. It makes me consider different careers every time I have to pee in my chamois. This episode of Talking Over You is brought to you by Chamois Butter. Our friends at Chamois Butter have been amazing support in trusting this podcast, and which is great because I have trusted in their product for years. Chamois butter is one of those things that no one really wants to talk about, but it's really important to talk about because if you have uncomfortable bits, it makes the whole sport of cycling and running incredibly uncomfortable and something that you don't want to do. So chamois butter is an awesome product that has incredible ingredients that are safe for your most sensitive parts and allows you to enjoy the ride. And they have a really cute saying that's happy trails start with happy bits, and I couldn't agree more. So thank you, Chamois Butter.
Click that button.
And now we're recording.
The first thing I noticed from your one of your photo shoots from Leadville was your nails. I was like, oh good, at least yours look as clapped out as mine. And of course the first thing Mom said is, oh, your nails look nice.
Oh, look at that nail.
Look at that one. Big week.
Okay, wait. Welcome to Talking
Over You. Oh, good thing we worked that out ahead of time and talked about it.
I honestly forgot what we did last time.
Not that.
Oh, well, we talked over you.
Sarah Sturm, and this is Hannah
shoot,
Sturm.
I forgot.
I think that's fine.
Hello, welcome back. I've been excited.
Yeah?
I feel like we haven't talked very much.
We haven't talked. I think what happened is last week we recorded and we were just and then we got in the car and then we said literally nothing to each other the entire drive home. I truly don't think we said any words.
I didn't even notice that.
We haven't talked since that. It's been one
and I have a
full
lot
week.
of yapping to do.
You got some
Ooh,
yapping.
I also feel a chin hair. Yeah, be a pro athlete. It's awesome as a female. You get to grow a beard and see how that feels.
What's my excuse?
Our heritage.
Just fuzzy.
Oh my God. Okay, let's see. What do we it's a day in the week and Leadville has happened.
Leadville has happened. We talked about last week how weird this one is for you, that it's just a nervy one.
It is so nervy, and I've done a lot because I heard you on that, and my first inclination was to be like, no, it's not. I'm fine this year.
I feel totally chill.
See how chill I am? See how fine I am?
I mean, usually I know that you're nervous about something because you get kind of mean.
Oh, that's fun for me. Thanks.
It's true. And I think people should know that that's who you are. You're also the mean one.
Nerves do crazy things. Yeah, I think I just get nervous. Well, I have another race this weekend too.
Are you nervous about this one?
I'm not. You know, I with like Unbound and Traca, I notice, and Leadville, I get nervous like 4 or 5 days out, like is my peak nerve-iness because I have more time. And then once I get to the race and the venue and everything, once I'm there with all my gear and all the things, I don't get nervous until the race morning.
It's a lot of logistics, it seems.
Yeah, and I think it's just like a lot of anticipation too. I don't know anyone who doesn't get nervous.
I mean, we talked about it last, like you're nervous because you actually really care about it. And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot to break down from the whole
I'm
weekend.
like, I don't even know where to start with the Leadville thing. This is also not a Leadville podcast.
Let's hope not.
God. Sorry. No shade to all there are a lot of Leadville podcasts.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah.
And I love all of them. And I've listened to every single one of them. And now I know everything.
Okay, I will say I know where to start. Leadville is, I've done a lot of thinking about this. And there's like this tension with pro racing and amateur racing right now, especially in gravel and endurance in the US, because the sport that has now been professionalized, which is gravel and off-road endurance, it has this really important component where it started, which is amateur racing, and people want to do something extremely hard. It's like It's like the marathon or the 5K or the 10K, you know, like people who have normal jobs and normal lives and families and other things, they just want to do something super hard. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, Leadville is super hard. It's actually nuts that people do this thing, pros included, and especially people who are not professional athletes. Like, it's nuts. That race is so insanely hard. And so when we're out there, there's a couple points on the course where we see, because it's an out and back.
Yeah, which is, I had no idea.
Yeah. You know what? It took me, this was my 6th year. I've finally figured out where the feed zones are.
I thought you were going to say I finally figured out that it's an out and back. I mean, this whole time we're doing lollipop.
In my, it is kind of a lot, like there is like a little triangle at the top that you do.
To turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you basically race to the top of, I don't know, it's like 13,000 feet.
Is this nuts. The first year that it was like live broadcast? Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I try and, you know, I'm like pretty extremely removed. I'm extremely removed.
But savvy.
Well, Mom, so, okay, my week, because you've got a lot and I've got very little, had a very work heavy week. Mom came to town and stayed with me this week, which has... It's great having Mom around.
Hey, Mom. Shout out.
Hey, shout out, Mom. But, you know, most of the week was just me working. But so Saturday morning, Mom did the mom thing where like my alarm went off and I like peeled my eyeballs open and Mom's standing in the doorway holding her coffee with her little headphones on.
Did she talk to you about her will? Because that's what she's done to me.
Not in that moment.
I'm literally still on the pillow.
We did like a little arts and crafts thing and I was like, take it with you. And she was like, you sure you don't want me to leave it? And I was like, I'll get it when you die. Like, it's perfect. I'll get it later. Anyway, so Mom, like I peel my eyes
Hannah's
open.
back in as the mean one.
Just tap me in. Mom is standing there with her coffee and her headphones and she's ready to talk, right? 7 a.m. I just woke up. She's ready to talk. She's listening to the live. Like she's got her headphones on. She's watching it. She's got it on her iPad.
Good job, Mom. Honestly,
laptop. Yeah. So
in
she's
her 70s, figured out all the tech.
Yeah. Oh, easily. And I was like, so we spent Saturday morning. I had to work, but not until like 10:30. And so we spent the morning like watching the race,
mm-hmm.
And figuring out, you know, because. We're like, okay, well, where's Sarah? We don't know how to find Sarah. We watch it for you. Like that is.
Yeah, I think a lot of the live stream is a lot of parents going, why aren't they showing the back 10?
Where's my son? It is. I mean, I was one of those people.
I know. I was thinking about this because I can hear the chopper. Like I know when I'm in the shot.
Mom goes, is that a drone? I think
big drone. Big drone with people in it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with these races, like from the Grand Prix, mm-hmm. you know you're having a good day if the chopper is just annoying the hell out of you the whole day because you can hear it and it's filming you.
Do you have any idea where you, like... I mean, this race I think was different because...
I know, because you can also see people because it's an out and back. And at one point I was like, damn, Kate's ahead by a lot.
I didn't totally realize that the whole thing was an out and back. I thought just that crazy downhill, which was... We can talk about that. But
yeah.
So we're watching the live broadcast but couldn't find you. And I was like looking on Athlinks to try. So we figured we had 3 different things going. We had the watching it on YouTube and then there was like like Athlinks. So like you can like refresh it and see all of that stuff.
Okay.
And then they're like, I don't know if it's connected to that or what it is, but then there are like little balloons. They're the like dots that you get to watch the dots on the track. No, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I've never watched one of these.
Never tracked any? Okay, well.
No, I'm always in it.
It's like a GPS. I guess that's true.
I'm always the star.
I'm always winning. So you can watch it, like you can see where
we had live trackers this year.
Yes.
Yeah. That was new.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what the dots are. So we're watching your dot also and trying to figure it out.
Dad didn't figure that out.
Bless his heart. He tried, I'm sure.
But he told me that I wasn't in the top 10 and I was like, Thank you. I know I was not in the top 5 or whatever they were filming.
Top 3. I feel like I only saw like the top 3 the whole time. I have a small bone to pick about it.
Let's pick it.
So Mom and I are watching this. I go to work. I pull my computer up at work to watch it. And
so
I was
sad.
like, people kept coming into the shop and I'm like, excuse me, my sister's doing something really stupid right now. And I'm going to need to watch this.
Do you know what cycling is?
I'm sorry. Have you ever seen a bike? So everyone who came in, I was like, well, it's my sister, except you can't see her because she's
in the back.
not in the top 3. So you'll never know that she's there. But at one point, Mom, this is like, I don't know, you've been on the bike for, I don't know how many hours, a lot of hours, right? You're like working your ass off. Mom sends me a text and she goes, OMG, can this be over now? You still watching too? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, why ho? Where's 118? You were number 118. Oh. We figured that out. Didn't know. I said 9th. And she goes, I think she's in 7th. I said, really? And she goes, oh, never mind. There are red balloons. And that was the end of that. That was all we talked about it for the rest until well after you finished.
A riveting day.
Oh, there are red balloons too.
Honestly, there have been better bike races than Leadville. Like it was.
In what regard?
It was sort of, let me back up. Leadville's kind of just an individual time trial in the sense that you can only just go as hard as you can go. There's not a ton of, there is some strategy. Okay. So I'm totally going to get canceled by whatever cycling, the bike police.
Watch out.
In my opinion, Leadville's an individual time trial. Keegan and Kate were off the front and
pretty incredible.
Insane.
Yeah.
But if you're in the sport, you're like, damn, this is so cool. And then I feel like I'm just applying this to like me watching the tour, you know?
Yeah.
And like, you always are like, oh, I hope the Peloton doesn't catch the break, you know, the big glom of all the bikers that have a bunch of people working together. But Leadville's not really like that because it's so damn hard. Everyone's literally just, oh, I know another thing I'm going to talk about. You're just like trying to claw your way to the finish. Like at a certain point, there's only so much you can do, like tactically.
Yeah.
Versus like what your body will let you do, you know? And so in some ways, like, I feel like it's not boring. It's just different bike racing. It's not like Traka or Unbound.
It was a tiny bit boring.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
It was a tiny bit boring to race it.
Was it?
Yeah. Actually, no, this year I was having so many mental battles. It was my goal.
You were by yourself?
Pretty much the whole day. Actually, okay. All right. I'm just going to go through real quick. We leave. I knew I needed a warm up because I got old bones. She's an old bitch. And I just need a warm up. I'm good at like really long races. And Keevins is this first, here's the thing with Leadville. There's names of everything. This is the first year I've known the names of any of them other than Powerline.
Did you say something about a Kegel?
Kegels. Oh, that's Keegan's Instagram, right?
Are you asking me?
Roscoe's here with us. Shout out. Kegels.
That's the first time we've looked at you. Kegels?
It's
right?
Kegels. We've confirmed. Kegels.
It's Kegels.
St. Kevin's. Oh. And it looks like Kevin's. Okay. But maybe I'm just dyslexic. Anyway, it's like this first climb. You basically go down this pavement road and freeze your tushy off.
I was asleep for that one.
Oh, me too. It was cool. It was so early. Also, I just learned it was earlier this year. And I felt like it was earlier this year. I felt like this year was earlier.
It was darker?
It's because it felt earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, last year we started at 6:30. It's because we did separate women and men's pro starts.
Is that
and
new?
We added, they did that last year, which was greatly appreciated because the year before that, Tobin led Keegan out for the record pace. And so it was like the hardest start of my life for a 100-mile mountain bike race. And the first year I did Leadville, I was like, wait, are there other distances? Why is everyone going so hard?
Oh, I didn't sign up for the sprint?
I asked Jonathan Lee, who has Trainer Road podcast, shout out. I've actually never listened to it because it's very tech heavy, but people love it. And I'm sure
it's a podcast thing to say shout out every time.
I don't know why
you do it every single time you name anyone. You did it with Mom. Mom, shout out.
That one was funny. It's for comic effect, but then it put it back in my head.
Shout out. Go. Okay, what were you saying about Kevin? Or I don't know.
Anyway, you hit this first climb and it's so hard. And for me, I'm just always cold and not warmed up. Or I even tried to warm up last year and I just got absolutely exploded. And that's when my tushy broke and my glute injury happened, was literally in the first like 6 miles. And then it just got worse and worse. So this year I was actually like really scared of that. And I sucked at that part in the stage race too. So I was like, maybe it's psychosomatic. Like maybe I'm doing this to myself. And so I made it. I had all my goals. I did I hate warming up. It is the only really wonderful thing about gravel racing and endurance racing that I really love. You don't have to warm up. These races are so long. But Leadville, we warm up for. And it just makes you nervous. The sound of rollers trigger like your GI system.
You got poops?
Oh, yeah. The roller poops.
Oh, I hate the roller poops. Oh.
It reminds me of cyclocross. That it made my lips.
Oh, it's like, did I drool?
So yeah, I'm like warming up. And also I booked a couple houses in Leadville. Leadville's crazy. Like the housing is gone. Like if you're planning on doing Leadville next year, you're already too late in booking for next year's housing. And I had booked a house. Literally, you open the front door and you could see like the line of the finish, like finished at the door. And I had no idea. So it was really convenient. So anyway, we warm up, go down. I'm like feeling actually really good on that first little climb. And I was like, oh, thank God. And I like, I was really stoked to just get over that mental hurdle. I am not going to walk you through the whole race and what happened.
Really hope you don't. But so you're saying that you hit all of your goals. Is this a thing that you do? Is you set goals for races? I've never heard you say that before.
I've never had a goal
That's why I was
in
shocked
a race.
To hear.
Well, I did tell my coach my goal. I was like, what? I'm going to reframe this. I'm not going to worry about anyone else. I'm just going to go for a PR time. And I was like, oh, that sounds so good. And this is my coach. He knows me well. And I tell him my idea and he goes, oh, that's nice.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It's not going to work for you.
He was like, no, that's bullshit. He was like, do this. He was like, race. And he was like, you're not going to give in. And he was like, you're not going to, I don't also like the time thing. I don't look at time anyway.
Yeah. Do you even know what any of your times have been?
Yeah. I don't know how to pace it. It's just all by feeling. And I saw a couple comments come through on my Instagram because I mentioned that I don't look at power. I have power, but I don't look at that.
Okay, go ahead and explain that because I don't know what that means. Oh God, can you? Sorry, did you not research that?
No, I know. I should know what power is. So you have this little mechanism in your bottom bracket that measures,
which is not part of your body.
It's the part that your pedals are
part of your bike.
Are connected to. So it measures how much force you're putting on the pedals.
Okay.
We went over how I didn't like physics.
I know.
Okay, so you're putting...
Explain it to me like I'm, me.
It's how much effort you're putting into your pedals. It gives you a number for those pedal strokes.
Okay.
And then you can have like... People get really into like your 20-minute power number. So like for 20 minutes... that's like supposed to be this number that you could sustain, like the average of that 20 minutes, your power average for that is like, you could apply that for like an hour effort. And so it's like a way that people can pace and it's, I don't know. It's also like a way that people find validation. So like for some, it's awesome. Like Dad and I were talking.
It's a tool for some.
It's a tool for some. And like for me, it's a tool for my coach. Like it is not. It is like
just send it right over to him.
I don't look at it. Yeah. It's just not relevant because it is mental for me.
Yeah.
I know what my numbers are.
Your power.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what I can hold power wise. What I've
secret
held.
Numbers. I don't want to know. I just am wondering if people keep those secret.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Right.
What?
Yeah. They keep them. Well, Alex, you're part of this podcast now.
We just looked at you.
Right?
What?
Yeah.
Secret numbers. Ooh, your secret number.
So, and then power to weight ratio is actually, like, what was Pogacha's power?
Come on.
Anyway, it's a lot.
Over 7.
Over what?
Over 7.
Watts per kilo? Yeah. That's the based on
unit?
your weight.
Okay.
So it's power to weight is actually the more relevant number, but people get obsessed. Like Dylan and I going up the same hill all have to do 150 watts, and Dylan will have to do like 300 watts to get up the hill because he's a bigger person.
Got it.
So then it's only relevant if you factor in your weight.
Okay. Pretty good. A+.
Okay, so the mental side of that is, for me, I don't look at power during a race because it's irrelevant.
Doesn't help you.
It doesn't help me.
Yeah.
And Columbine is the big climb. It takes roughly pros around an hour, give or take. I think Kate did it in like 55 minutes, and then I was like around an hour. So anyway, I just paced it based on feeling the whole race. So
just going off of vibes.
Just vibing. And my only, you never want to be alone. And like this year with women, we're not allowed to draft with men, which was the first year for that. So I was alone because I hit the bottom power line and I tried so hard to get onto Paige. Haley even yelled, "Come on." I could see them and I was like, "I'm trying. I got little legs." And I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. And then I was alone for like the entire hour and a half stretch through both feed zones. Well, I got caught. This is fun. This was the crux moment for me. And then I'll not talk about Leadville because it's really.
I mean, I am curious.
Okay.
Like,
well,
I do like hearing
So
about
I was
it.
alone. And I'm like, and it's a headwind. It was a windy year. And I was like, damn it. I knew that the front group was together.
And that is an advantage because they can draft off of each other?
Yep.
Okay.
And you work.
Does it really make that big of a
Huge.
difference? Wow. Okay.
Huge. That I do know.
Yeah.
Because I felt
Because you feel it? Because you're still going off of vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm vibing out there solo, just knowing that I'm burning cookies.
Cookies.
And I knew that the group in front of me, the three of them were together. And then there's the big lead group that I lost sight with kind of in the beginning-ish. So I was just in no man's land for a while in the open range and just getting blown to pieces. And I probably needed to eat more, but you just don't know. And I'm like looking back to see if anyone's like coming up on me. And then we're nearing, halfway around the like 44 miles or something. And the climb starts at like, I don't know, 46. And I see this huge group of women coming behind me. And I'm just like, damn it. And they're catching me right before the aid. And I like look and I can see Cecile's little pink elbows and I can see the pink bands on Ellen and Maud's kit. And I can figure out like.
Sidebar, I saw your ghost outfit, or what's it called? Your ghost costume.
Oh, it wasn't the ghost.
No. What was it?
That was my new kit though.
Oh, okay.
My scoot suit is what I've decided to call it. Because I was like, skin suit feels creepy. It's a scoot suit to me.
Why does that feel less creepy?
Oh, it is creepy.
Yeah, wait.
Scooting around.
Scoot suit?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny, but I could tell it's not because they didn't laugh.
I don't get it. I think you have to be in the sport to understand that, I guess.
A skin suit is when the top is connected to the bottom. And it's like
a
less...
jumper.
A jumper. A yumper.
Yumpsuit.
They are harder to pee in.
Do you just pee in it?
I didn't, which is probably...
But is that what you do? Or you have to
dehydrated.
take the whole thing?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you have to like hold all your gels in the pockets and like there's a whole method. I could demonstrate.
That's all right.
So anyway, they catch me and then I was being a real bummer. And it sucked because I was so defeated.
Yeah.
But then I felt bad because my friends are in the group, like Ellen and Maud were in there.
I just want to hang out with you guys.
And I was being kind of a bitch. And I was like, I said, I didn't mean it this way, but I was like, God, it took you guys forever to catch me.
Oh. Catch up, slow pokes.
I didn't mean it like that. But in my head, what I meant was like, I wish I could have been in this group earlier.
Yeah.
And not wasted all my cookies. But they were gone.
You're talking literal cookies.
No.
Oh.
Your matches. They say like you just have so many matches in your little matchbook to burn.
They kept talking about red lines. Is that like a heart rate
redlining
thing?
is. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, like when you go too hard. The thing that's crazy about Leadville is that it's all over 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
And altitude is so different, even though we all live at altitude here.
Yeah.
Like you live higher than I do.
Yeah, I
Hannah
do.
always likes to hold that over my head. She's just on her pedestal over there.
Up 500 feet higher than you. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like once you use a match, it's gone. She gone.
Really?
Yeah. And that's what's really different about Leadville than other races.
Sometimes how many matches do you have? 2.
No one knows.
Oh, you keep your matches secret too?
No, we don't know. No, I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people know. It's like this.
They know how many times they can red line, flat line?
I don't know. We need to have like a real athlete on here.
Let's get a real professional in the studio. Payson.
Oh, Payson, get in
Payson,
here.
come over here. Get in with your robe.
So yeah, I said things that I didn't mean them in a bad way, but Ellen just ignored me, which is good because we know each other. She told me that. She's like, yeah, I just didn't listen to you. And Maud was like, you're fine. And then...
Were you then like writing and apologizing for being a...
No, I did...
I said the B word.
Oh, I thought you said...
No, that's what I was trying to avoid.
Glad we called attention to it. And then I was like, I really wanted to give up because I was like, okay, well, I worked really hard and I was just so stoked I was in the front because I was like, all right, I'm having a good race. And then I was like, damn, all of a sudden I faded. And I just didn't, it just happened so quickly.
Yeah.
And you want to be like, all right, well, this is the group I'm in. And even my coach who was watching all the things that you guys were watching, he was like, oh, well, that's probably top 20 for Sarah. And then I turned it around.
What'd you do?
I felt okay. So I think that helped. I sat in.
Physically, you felt okay?
I sat in. I took my arm warmers off, which is a thing that's hard to do. And I knew that we were coming up on the thing I was stressed about was because was that Maud and Ellen and I are all on the Rafa squad this year. And Dylan, we had like a whole fueling plan. So we had to like, in my mind, I was like, we need to stagger going into the feed zone because our people who are feeding us are all with Rafa. And so it's going to be overwhelming. Kate's already been through because she's with Rafa too.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yes. And does
everyone have their own feeder?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's multiple feed zones. And this
Shout out Dylan. I do love seeing him in his all pink.
It's so helpful.
It's one of the most endearing things about him. Yeah, but it's like your sister, I'm like, oh, Dylan.
Don't worry, it comes from a mean place.
He's like, you can't ever see me.
He's like, how do you miss me?
He's the tallest human out there.
I mean, Roscoe's been in the feed zones also. I get like crazy. Am I worse than other people?
You're just feed zone Sarah.
Feed zone Sarah. New name of the pod. That's totally it.
Yeah. I hate that.
I accidentally took someone else's bottle at Traca, and the lady had to like hit my hand.
Do you ever get it and you're like, oh, I hate vanilla? You know, like you get a weird flavor or something?
At Worlds one year, I got Lauren Stevens.
Took her bottle?
Yeah, I got one of her bottles, and she had put like Tylenol, emptied a Tylenol into it, and it tasted like I chewed a Tylenol.
Which is how you have to take pills.
Just chew them up like
fun story about Sarah. She can you take pills now?
I took pills with a gel last year at one of the feed zones.
That's pretty good. Sarah, for the longest time, could not swallow. Still can't really swallow a pill, and she does the same thing every time. So she has to like chew up food, and she gets it in her mouth first, and then she gets a pill, and she goes like this to push it in, and then she does exactly what she's doing now. She goes, and that's the only way that she swallows pills, 100% of the time. And anyone who's ever been around her has seen her do it and knows that's what you do every single time.
You're outing me. I didn't know I did this.
As a pill popper? You'd be the worst pill popper ever. It'd take you forever.
No, I couldn't. I simply could not. Do you have this in liquid form?
Sorry, can I get the little syringe? Super disgusting.
If you put it in a noodle, I can take like 7 pills, but I have to chew some pasta first.
Just anyway, so she had feed zone. Dylan in his pink. It's so cute. It is really sweet. I see that and I'm like,
it's really helpful.
Mom and I cry. So,
oh my God. So I got my feeds and then I just went for it. And I have a very funny story. So,
wow, good to preface that. So make sure you laugh.
Yeah, so make sure you laugh. Get on the program with this one.
It's gonna be funny.
So we start going up this. It's the big climb. It's like
Columbine climb.
It's where like the moves are made. That's where Keegan and Kate both like just
Yeah.
And it's nuts. And you know what? You can listen to all those, like truly the podcasts about Leadville are awesome. And people are really obsessed with this race. And those podcasts do such a better job talking about Leadville than I'm doing.
We should let people listen to those.
But for my race, it was actually, in some ways, it was a really good timing that I got caught when I did right before the climb. Because I was looking forward to the climb because that's where I feel.
Is that when I texted you? Did you have your things
I didn't
off?
have my phone with me. But I knew I looked at the timestamp and I knew where I was.
Yeah. Jeff also asked, he was like, does your sister, can she see text coming through?
At Traka, I can.
Traka?
I see Joe's Wordle come through. Wrote him last year at Unbound. I'm like gearing up for the sprint finish and he was like, baby shower invite. And I was like, damn, I should have turned that on the airplane. But then Dylan was like, dump your bottles. Lock out your suspension, like getting ready for the sprint. I saw that come through on and he told me Lachlan had won.
See, and
but you know
is it something you're allowed to like have? Can you?
Well, certain races
for
like
Leadville,
Traka,
you can't.
You know, I don't know. I need to look at the rule book. I just don't. I just I know for Traka and Unbound, you have to have your phone with you. And I learned for safety.
Sure.
And I put mine in because I'm so sweaty. I put mine in my little Ziploc. And and I put it in my pocket and it's too much to text.
Have it out? No, I don't ever
no,
expect
some
you to
people
text
do text
back.
during. Like there's
really?
a photo of like Keegan and Finsty texting their feed zone people like what they wanted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just ordering.
But then
from the
some
menu.
races you're not allowed to communicate with your feed zone people. Like at Traka, you're not, but you have to have your phone on for safety.
Okay. Yeah, Jeff asked if you could see the things coming through and it was like close to the end-ish and I was like, maybe don't send her a thing because like I don't know if it like will distract her. And he's like, I can see that she's on the course, so that's good. He was glad
that's
that
what
you
we
were
like to see.
Yeah,
no, I actually do I love seeing it. And honestly, the Wordle scores are great. I'm like, good job, Joe. You got it. I resisted the urge to say shout out.
No, you didn't.
So anyway,
it is so smoky. Ugh. Are you seeing how, like, I feel like it's getting smokier in here.
Damn.
There's so many fires going on around
let's table
us.
that. I just want to get this
through.
I've just been struggling. It's been harder trying to talk about this climb than climbing the thing.
Sorry, I just can't breathe. I'm just breathing in ash.
I finally started, mentally, I turned it around and I was like, all right, new goal. I want to do this climb in an hour. And that was the only metric I had because I only look at maps.
God forbid you look at your power.
No, heavens. I turned my screen on lock, so I can't even scroll. I mean, I could theoretically, but I sweat too much. Anyway, so I start going hard, and then I look back, and we've dropped most of the group, and it's just me and Cecile, who I raced most of Oregon Trail with. And she and I were like, all right, let's work together, which was awesome. And it was great. We set a good pace. We're starting the climb, and we're going pretty hard. And all of a sudden, this squirrel runs out and in front of me.
Oh,
and like,
no.
I know. And
you will crash your bike.
I would
and
turn
go
around
head over heel to save that squirrel. Anyone who's ever been around you knows this.
Oh my God.
No, that's what I mean. Like you would rather.
It was the only time I cried on the Colorado Trail was when Sam Vickery smushed the mouse. Anyway.
Shout out Sam, the mouse killer.
I was so mad at him and he knew it too. And he couldn't, it was like 11 p.m. and dark and we had one headlamp. Anyway, squirrel hits my tire in the back of the tire and it got catapulted. It shot into the air. What? And I'm behind Cecile, shot into the air. I rode under it. And it landed next to me.
Oh, no.
I see it, and then it ran back into the woods. And I didn't kill it.
You didn't kill it?
No, and I yelled.
Because that would have been the game,
and
game
then
over.
The funniest thing, I have goosebumps. The funniest thing
You're bouncing.
Was that someone was filming it with her phone. And I saw she commented on my Instagram. And because Cecile was like, what? And I was like, a squirrel just got launched. And into the air, and this girl was cheering and she's like, good job. And I was like, did you see the squirrel? And she's like, good job, Sarah, I love you.
Did she see the squirrel?
I think so.
Sarah Squirrel.
So then I looked on the way down
to find her.
to find
the squirrel.
No, the squirrel. But it wasn't there. It was fine. It just got launched into the air, flipped it into the air.
Oh man, I know that if you would have seen that squirrel injured,
I know
you would have been
game over.
Oh,
it would have been
over.
I would have been in the 20s.
You wouldn't have finished. That's a DNF.
I tore my glute muscle last year and finished, and then this year, if I squished a squirrel. Oh, and then later I saw 2 squirrels. Oh, later on the climb, 2 squirrels were just humping.
Oh, I was like, what? Pecking at the tree?
Really? Making another squirrel baby.
God, squirrels love Leadville.
That was nuts.
That was nuts. Oh, good.
There it is.
Too bad.
Oh, my God. Okay,
Wow.
so I can check that off. Squirrel tire story. I did squirrel arrow tire story.
Because do you think squirrel wouldn't have just ticked you off? Ticked you off?
Ticked me off. Anyway, I rode
So
hard.
did she get a video of the squirrel?
I need to ask her. I was too busy getting ready for this podcast.
Oh my God.
So then I finished and I got 9th and I was I got 10th. And then sad. Not Lauren Dickerson. So I almost said the wrong Lauren. Lauren Stevens got DQ'd, which is a bummer for her. I feel for her, but also sounds like she knows she broke the rule.
Shoot.
She got a feed. Her husband handed her, there's this crazy clip of her going through one of the feed zones, and I swear she was trying to punch the bottles out of the way.
Like she's actually supposed to be trying to grab them.
Trying to grab them. Okay. In her defense, I'm going to say this. In Lauren's defense, she's definitely not going to listen to this podcast. So I just know her. This is not her thing. But in her defense, the feed zones are nuts. Like and this year was crazy.
I
but
saw that video of the guy getting knocked out.
John. Nuts.
That was wild.
It was crazy.
Oh.
It was, owie.
Oh, it looked owie, and then he just hopped right up. And he finished?
He got second. Did he get second? Roscoe confirmed.
Wow. Even after that?
Nuts, right? God. He went down so hard.
So
ouchie,
hard.
Ouchie,
it looked super ouchy.
Ouch. So that's the feed zone. But you're coming down like fast. And this is where so
and you don't stop. You're not like
no.
You just keep...
Our crew goes around the corner, so we have to slow down for the corner, which is nice. But Dylan was telling me there was some drama with that where they weren't supposed to be there, and then they were there for us. But so in her defense, it's a silly place to have a feed zone for pros because we're going 1,000 miles an hour. Not me, but
so fast.
Lauren was probably going pretty quick, and she people are holding the bottles, and I swear she was like, one, and then she gets another, second, third, missed all 3, gone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So then she just didn't get her?
Well, she did get a feed.
Oh.
Her husband brought her a feed somewhere in a no spot. Yeah. It sucks. And it wasn't the rules. And it is she fessed up. She said, I'm going to read the rule book.
That's also so struggly if you miss your your
that's
opportunity.
the thing. You have to slow down.
Oh,
you have to slow down.
I see.
You have to get your feeds.
Okay.
But I say that, and then in one of the feed zones, someone was like, "You want a Coke?" And I was like at the last minute, I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, da, 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 da. And then I just bat it into my front wheel, and I was like, "No Coke for me."
Maybe it's something for the squirrel though. Just flip it up.
Here you go, squirrel. Yeah, I'm just having a tough, weird time out there. And then the last funny thing I will say on Powerline, which is this crazy, steep, exposed climb. I was pretty much going as slow as you could possibly go without having to tip over.
Is this the one that you've walked before?
I walked last year because I was injured. But normal people walk this thing.
I feel I saw a clip
walkable.
Of that and was just like...
Sometimes I think it would be faster to walk.
Yeah.
But this year I was riding and it was really hot and I was alone, but I was feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
But it's really hard. And I was pedaling, I think, as hard as I could have pedaled. And a kid from here, he's not a kid, he's a man. He is an adult, Kieran. He was on the hill cheering. And it was really helpful because he was actually telling me how much everyone else had been suffering ahead of me. And I was like, yeah, tell me. I want to know that so-and-so walked. I want to know that so-and-so was breathing really hard. And then at one point I looked at him and I was like, should I walk? And he was like, I don't know. I think maybe keep going.
Can you not?
Keep going.
Can you keep
I don't know. I just
pedaling?
had to ask him, am I doing the right thing?
Make a decision for me.
And then I finished.
What's it like finishing?
Oh, I felt so good. I was so bummed because I missed a PR. Like at one point, because I'd just been alone the whole day, I was like, all right, I'm just going to try and break my time. And I didn't by 2 minutes. And I was like,
that's okay. That's pretty close.
I know. I kind of felt like that too. I was like, whatever.
Right?
Check. Done.
Great.
Yeah. And if Kate hadn't broke the record by so much, I would have been like, it's a slow course here.
It was not. Yeah.
Keegan didn't break his record.
I was wondering about that. That was the thing with the like broadcast. They talked about that constantly.
I'm sure they did.
But it was interesting because like I don't feel like they talked as much about like Kate. Like they had
really
no they did, they talked about her.
No, say more.
It seemed like there was a point when they kind they her.
Really?
Yeah,
in her ability to
in her like
keep
long
the lead
distance
or focus on the record.
They didn't even talk about the record. I don't think. I don't know. The second part of it, I had it on mute because I was trying to.
Sure.
I
was out of it.
No, that wasn't why. I was literally trying to be like, "Hi, welcome in."
Would you like a book?
Yeah. Talk about wine. But I feel like they were definitely, especially like the first half, talking about like she was doing great and all this stuff. But it's like, and let me be so clear, I don't know who she is.
Sure.
Because I don't know who anyone is. But it sounds like this like type of race isn't what she normally does.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is what
it's very different from the races that. So we're talking about Kate Courtney, the woman who won, and she also broke a 10-year record.
Gosh, that's incredible.
Kate, well, it's also crazy because her many years in the past, what am I trying to say? Previous teammate, ex-teammate sounds like they broke up, but Annika Longvad, she and Kate used to both race together on Specialized World Cups mountain biking. Annika had the record, so she broke her old teammate's record, which is kind of sick.
Yeah.
And Annika is now back into endurance racing she just had her first child.
Cool.
Super she wasn't there, but yeah, she kind of just showed up and set this like insane time.
Wild.
Was the only woman to have gone under 7 hours for 10 years.
Yeah. So like I felt like they were kind of like, well, it's longer than what she normally does, so like this, I mean, I'm sure she does like 6-hour training rides or whatever, but like we'll see if she can like hold on to it. And then they just she did.
I think I said this in my post because I was like, I mean, Kate's one of my friends, and I've gotten to know her over the years, and this was a very different race. Then she had an injury, she broke her wrist, and she wasn't able to like compete in the World Cup mountain bike scene for a couple races, so she was sort of out of those. And she was like, I had talked to her in previous years about her wanting to come and break the record for Leadville. She just ended up doing it sooner than she was planning on in her career. But it's I think a lot of people doubted her because her races are usually like an hour to an hour and a half long. Right. And so, but I don't know. I feel like I know Kate well, and I don't know her super well, but I know her well enough to know. And I knew behind the scenes how much she was putting into this. Like she was very focused, and she's extremely detail oriented. She's also extremely talented. And just knowing that her and Melissa were going back and forth at the stage race, I think people were like, can she do it? Because the stage race were 2 hours, an hour and a half to 2 hours long.
So the stage race was the whole, like all of Leadville, but broken up in different days.
Yeah.
Okay.
She told me that she wasn't even really thinking about the record until the very end.
Really? Mm-hmm. I feel like nobody was talking about the other really interesting thing is, God, YouTube is vicious. I was like,
the comments.
Just the comments were terrible.
Oh,
I hated it. I mean, it's
yucky.
It's yucky.
Okay. Earlier this year when I was in Japan,
yeah,
I was watching the first race of the Lifetime Grand Prix, the Sea Otter one, and I was lighting that shit up because I was like, people would come on the women's race because there was like, they had like separate feeds. Yeah, they had separate feeds for the men's race and the women's race. And people were like asking about, they were like trying to be funny, I think, but it really wasn't funny.
What
and
were
I
they
was
saying?
Like, they were like, what's happening in Keegan's race? Or like, oh, Keegan, they were actually being really mean to Keegan. They were talking about like, he had just had a bad go at Cape Epic because he had some back problems. And people are ruthless. It's nuts.
And who
I had
are
no idea.
they?
No, I had no idea that this existed in the sport. And I don't think about it. Otherwise, man, you wouldn't get out of bed. You certainly wouldn't line up for a race.
I don't. Yeah, it's not worth looking at. But I feel like I've looked at like Instagram live comments and stuff really different than
YouTube.
than YouTube. I was like,
really?
ugh, this is a whole.
What were people saying?
I'm trying to even remember. Somebody made a really icky comment about like Keegan and Sophia. If Sophia doesn't win, like, what's that going to do to their relationship?
Oh my
like,
God.
Just stuff like that I was like, this is so uncalled for and not even funny. If you're going to be an asshole, at
be
least
funny.
At least be funny.
That's the rule.
That's what mom's always taught us.
Yeah. And you followed it.
I thought about it this weekend because like she would do shit and I would just make fun of her for it. Because that's how I show my love. And she encourages it because she laughs. And I told her, I was like, I think you've ruined me. Like I'm
you are
mean,
funny.
but only to the people I love the most.
I know.
But it comes across maybe as just really mean. But
no, it doesn't.
People in our family think it's funny. And
it is funny. You are funny. And you know when you cross the line. Like when you teased mom for dropping all the matzo balls. The dogs turned into the hungry hippos.
They just yeah, mom. It wasn't. She thought it was because of old age, but she like took the bowl of matzo balls out of the. This was, I don't know, 2 years ago for Passover. Shout out Passover. She took the bowl of matzo balls out of the fridge and just like knocked them over and dropped the entire thing. And the dogs, I've never seen them move faster.
Gobbled. They were green chili.
I don't actually think, was I mean to mom? Did I say
she was
something
just
mean?
sensitive.
She was sensitive.
But we were talking about this on the way over. Mom just had a cappy bonk. She fell on her chinny chin. Which honestly, it's not an old age thing.
It's not.
She falls all the time. I remember I ran into a pole in preschool or kindergarten.
No, Sarah, you were in 4th grade. At least you might have been in middle school.
Yeah, I think I was.
Yeah.
Oh, I ran it. I really knocked into this pole and turned around and I got knocked out. Like I had a goose egg.
Yeah.
And so mom got called in to come pick me up. And then mom tripped over a speed bump walking into the school.
Did she?
Like fell on her elbows and knees.
We have some good. Yeah, we've all kind of fallen on our face. I did the one. I was playing Foursquare. I was gonna say in preschool. No, I was in elementary school.
I
had it for years. I don't know if I had it in that one, but I was playing Foursquare, but then I was trying to do the chicken walk where you like hold your calves and like walk, you know,
super athletic.
I'm the athlete of the family. And I just face planted into the asphalt. And I think I had like
you had that scab.
I had that scab for years.
Ever.
Do I still have it?
Totally.
Oh no.
So mom was feeling sensitive. She fell. And I'm not good at being sensitive, I realized.
Yeah, we were talking about that on the car ride over
Which
here.
is crazy because everyone in the bike industry teases me for crying at the finish lines.
I don't know how you wouldn't.
I didn't cry this year.
Oh.
Did I?
You probably
I don't know.
did.
We'll go back to the tapes.
I think crying is a really different thing than like being, and you are sensitive. I think I think you don't access it all the time. It's harder to.
Yeah, I wonder if you must have to put that side at bay to survive being an
pro
athlete.
I think so. I couldn't. I mean, I didn't make it past. I didn't make it past middle school soccer because I was too sensitive and very in touch with it.
I just remember the goal falling on you.
Oh,
Hannah was the goalkeeper. Yeah, the actual goal bonked her in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And Hannah was like, I'm out. I'm done. Sports are not for me.
This is not my thing.
Got hard. I'm out. I get ouchie.
No, it was actually the coaches yelling that I was like.
Oh, and I'm like, yell.
Oh, God.
Opposite.
Nothing will shut me down faster than somebody just yelling at me or telling me that I didn't do a good enough job.
I think there's some athletes like that.
Are there?
Mm-hmm.
Not in team sports. I don't know how you could be in like.
Sure. There's a lot of endurance. I'm not going to name them because I feel like I don't know if they're
sure.
like,
It doesn't. I mean,
but yeah, I know at least 3 that I am close with that are motivated and need to be given accolades.
it's like If
I
somebody
think-
is like,
I think
hey,
all-
Hannah, you're doing a really good job. I'm like, oh, you think so? Watch this. I'm going to do it so much better. If
You're
somebody
doing a really good job podcasting.
watch this, I'm going to tell an incredible story.
Tell an even better one.
I'm going to talk so much clearer. I'm not even going to use the C word. No, but if somebody like, even if they do like the sandwich, right? The like critique,
Compliment sandwich.
Yeah. Or critique sandwich. All I hear is like, well,
Wait, is your sandwich compliment, critique, compliment?
one that I give or one that I take? What?
Yes. What's the innards of your sandwich? The compliment
no,
or the critique?
The critique.
Oh yeah, that's what I
critique.
think it should be too.
Well, I think that's what it is.
Oh,
I think that's
Dylan likes to give
critique.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what he told me. I don't know.
Is he nice on this race?
Yeah, no, Dylan's amazing.
Dylan's
I mean,
pretty
honestly, he and I have this down to a science. It does kind of suck because I do get so nervous. Like for the big races, for the
Yeah.
smaller ones, it's fine. But I get so nervous that it is hard to be a good partner sometimes. I mean, I'm not a bad one. I'm just like, I have to just think about myself. And we had Norman there and like, it just like Dylan does so much. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And he really doesn't, he requires very little. Like I make a point to say thank you. Like he cleans the kitchen. He does like
Which
all
has nothing to do with the bike race.
I know, but it does. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's
Getting
oh my
ready for
God. The worst part of Leadville, the worst part is eating breakfast in the morning, which is crazy. I don't have a problem eating. I never, ever do. But you are nervous. And it was 4 a.m.
Ugh.
And I was basically turning a pancake back into batter in my mouth and trying to just swallow it down with coffee.
What do you do about pooping? Because how do you poop at 4 a.m?
You're nervous.
Oh, so you do.
Oh,
that's right. You just get on the trainer and
listen to the
You just have that in your headphones.
Yeah. Well, Matt Beers, he said this in his Instagram post, but he's a racer for Specialized. He had to take a little poo poo on Columbine a couple times. Sounds like
a couple times.
Upset tummy.
Oh, see that.
Tum. Yeah. Yeah, racing is brutal and it's crazy. I feel like people just talk. This is cool. I like being able to talk through all the things that I wish I could just say on social media, but it's like an essay of a post.
This
but
is
I'm
an
like
essay of a podcast. Yeah.
Oh, Roscoe swapped out our camera. Thank you.
Nice. Well, that
Camera
one
guy
looks
Wow,
much
he's
nicer.
officially hired. We're gonna have to bring on some more sponsors. So if you know anyone who wants to,
if I know anyone. Oh,
no,
yeah, 'cause-
listeners,
listeners. I was like,
we're talking
you
to people.
think that I know a sponsor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been to that teeny tiny book and wine shop that is first year?
It's awesome.
It's cute.
I went into a cute little boutique shop in Buena Vista.
Yeah.
Where we, I'm sorry, they pronounce it Buena Vista.
You don't have to do that, I don't think.
I'm not. It's Buena Vista.
Yeah.
They had a burro race ending there, which was so funny. Gosh, I think Norman's actually a burro. Truly.
I think he might be. I had crazy weird.
No, you go
not
first.
Crazy. No, you go. No, I'm gonna go first. Because the only exciting thing that happened to me this week, other
tell
than
me.
working so much and talking to so many people,
Yeah.
I had a couple of funny animals that came into the shop. This guy.
Hannah has a bookshop.
Yes.
And a wine shop.
Uh-huh.
And it's also a very cute boutique. And they have lots of cool little things.
It's very cute. It's a fun little spot. And like Apple, my dog, is in there with me most of the time. So people know like pets are welcome. So normally dogs, that's usually what it is. This guy comes in who I know because he like built our beautiful shelves in there. He's a cool guy. Never met his wife before. He comes in first and he goes, "How do you feel about having an exotic animal?" Or he said something about like a wild animal. And I saw her walking by and I was like, "That's a dog. Sick. Love." And I said, "Oh, good. As long as it's a dog." He goes, "Well, it's not." He goes, "It's a cat." They bring this cat in. Do you know what a Maine Coon is?
No, I have no idea. What the hell is that?
It is a
Like a
monster.
bobcat?
It's a monster cat.
What?
It is like,
What?
I don't know, 50 pounds.
Are they domesticated? Should they be?
Yeah. I don't
Do you
know.
see it in a zoo?
No, but it looks like a lynx
Wait,
or
what
like
does
a
it
bobcat.
say it again?
Maine Coon. I thought it was a Mancoon. And then I said, oh, that's an incredible, like somebody was like, yeah, it's a Maine Coon. I was like,
that's a nice coon.
That's an incredible Mancoon. And they were like, no.
Spell it.
Like the state.
What?
The state of Maine.
Oh, I was like, there's no state called Maine Coon.
You're an idiot. So they bring this.
I don't get east of the Mississippi much.
They bring this Maine Coon in. It has a harness and a leash, but she's not letting it down, right? She's holding this fully like, and it's just climbing over her. I can see it like grabbing.
Oh man,
on.
imagine your hives.
Oh, I couldn't even get near it. I mean, it did. Because I was like,
what?
Oh. It had a face like Scar from the Lion Face. The Lion King. It had a chin that looked like it wasn't attached. It was the craziest looking thing I've ever seen. Like crazy pointy ears. So this Maine Coon is climbing all over. And then there were people in the shop who apparently are cat people. I am less of a cat person, very much so a dog person. I'm looking at this thing going,
you're also so allergic.
I'm so allergic. I think I'd like them a lot more if I could touch them.
For sure.
And she texted her husband to come in and see it. And he went to hold
it's
it.
It's like me seeing those kangaroos.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, except for a huge cat. So people were like obsessed with it. And then finally they leave. And the craziest thing is I look down at the floor and I was like, oh my God, it shed.
Oh, I thought it pooped.
No, that's happened before. It shed, and I have to show you this picture. It looked like somebody took a toddler's pigtail and cut it. It was 6 inches long.
Oh, do you think it was like that undercoat floof? That's
it was
so nice
crazy.
To pull.
It was so long though, and it literally was just like chink, chink, like it looked like somebody clipped a toddler's pigtail.
Wait, do these people live in Mancus?
I think they live outside of Mancus and have they have a catio.
My neighbors have a catio.
Yeah, for their cat.
But that's a big catio.
Oh, that's a whole
catio.
That's an apartment. That's a cat apartment.
That's an ADU.
Yeah, it was an ADU. It's a crazy thing. And then I think the same day, this guy comes in with his dog. It's like a cute little Jack Russell, and it's got a Hannibal mask on.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, little Hannibal. You know, I said something, and he goes, no, he's not a biter. He's an eater. I was like.
Of humans too.
Hook me up with one of those. He apparently just eats everything. He said that last night they were staying in. He said, yeah, he got into some weed last night.
Oh no.
Yeah, and he was like, which is crazy because we don't partake. They were staying at an Airbnb, and he found the weed in the Airbnb.
Oh, they'll sniff it out.
Yeah, and he ate it, and poor thing was puked.
No.
And he was like, it smelled like somebody
weed.
Just lit a bowl. And it was just
made weed barf.
He was fully weed barf, and then was just tripping out. But he had.
Did he have his little mask on when he puked? Because that's like puking in a
cup. No, I don't think so. I don't think he had his mask on while he puked, but he did. He definitely had it the next day. I was like, oh, little Hannibal.
Wow, you had so many animals.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I had going on this week. And Mom hanging out in town.
Another animal.
Yeah, she's
and her dog.
Animal. Her dog is absolutely feral. I've been walking Tula, Mom's dog, so that she can focus on walking.
I mean,
and not tripping.
She is nuts. I mean, we love Tula, but every time I've walked her, people on the bike path will turn around. A kid literally said this. He did a double take and he was like, "Oh, I thought you were walking a deer." She's so lean and she
is so weird, and yeah, she's got crazy pigtail ears. Yeah, she's a wonky dog. But
oh my God. Okay, what else happened this week?
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
I literally worked all week.
Do you have any burning, fiery questions for me?
No, I do want to know about Dad's.
Oh yeah,
you said something about.
Okay, so I have to hand it to Dad. Well, I had this idea. Dad, when
I have to hand this to Dad. Just kidding. It was my idea.
Just kidding. No credit goes to Dad. When we were very young, Dad did this race in Alaska, and he raced something.
Some race in Alaska.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And Mom brought us out for it.
Uh-huh.
And the only thing you knew was, or remembered, or
you
asked
had
about
booties on.
The yellow banana booties.
He had banana booties on.
Yeah, he had little booties on his feet, on his tooties. So I was like, man, it would be kind of cool to go and figure out, I doubt that the race still exists, but figure out what the route was and then try to go beat Dad's time.
Oh, I love that idea.
But then Dad actually kind of had a better idea.
What?
A little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And context for that is that Dad's brothers crewed for him.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And our Uncle Judd is hysterical.
Just blinking.
Blinking into the camera. They had like old dad cams. So Dad was like, I told him and I was like, what was that race? And I want to go beat your time.
Because he won, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I'm
I think
assuming
he won.
he did.
He'll be so mad at you for not knowing. I'd like to point this out, Dad, that I knew that you won and I am the better daughter.
So Dad was like, well, we should race it. And I was like,
Ew, I don't like that idea.
but he's going to be on an e-bike and he wants his brothers to crew for him and you and Dylan and Jeff crew for me.
Oh, funny.
And it's going to be Battle of the Crews. And then Dylan was like, well, your dad's going to smoke you if he's on an e-bike. Literally no faith at all.
That's a lot of personalities to try and
nuts,
harness.
Right? That's a lot of Sturm energy.
That's potentially too much Sturm energy.
Potentially. Well, and our family lives in Alaska. I just think it would be cool.
I do like that idea.
Soft pitch, soft launch.
The other thing I remember from that, I mean, that I don't totally remember like personally, but I remember like seeing footy, was the booties, the yellow booties. But then I think Dad won. And the only reason, sorry, Dad, the only reason I know this is because they did like news interviews.
I'm going to get thrown under the bus.
You're going to get thrown so hard under the bus. So we like Sarah and I was probably like 3 and Sarah was maybe 5 or like 2 and 4, something. We were like children. And we had like signs and stuff at the end of the race. And then he got like interviewed. He was interviewed by the like local news. And Sarah and I, and I think Mom was in there too. We were in the background. And Sarah kept just sneaking in front of everyone to be in front of the camera the entire time, just scooting everyone out of the way to be in the limelight.
Your head, Alex.
It checks
Don't nod
out.
your stupid little head.
So that's all I remember from that.
You're just taking all the spotlight for
excuse
the
me,
thing.
you guys. I need to be in front.
I'm here.
This is actually my news segment.
Oh my God. Speaking of that, I did an activation.
What does that mean?
So if you're a privateer athlete, you have a lot of things that you get to do. I actually love the things.
I feel like that's a whole nother. I have so many things to say about you being a privateer athlete because
we're at like an hour.
I know we should cut it, but when people ask me about what you do,
do you say I'm a Three Musketeer?
No, not at all. That is one of the things I bring up a lot is that you're a privateer. Private skateer.
I know. I'm like, it just sounds like private parts to me.
She has private parts.
She has private parts.
And she uses them to make money.
Private parts and racketeer.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, it's annoying because like before the race, you have all these like obligations. And the only reason I don't like doing it is because I'm nervous about the race and I'm nervous about like doing too many things because I've been known before, like when I started racing, I would do I loved it. Trade show Sarah is what Dylan called it. I would come home and have made like 1,000 more connections. I just like networking and talking to people and it's fun. But I mean, my first year doing Sea Otter, I don't think I sat down or drank water for 6 hours before my race.
Yeah. Before your race.
Yeah. It's super good. But now anyway.
You could really come work at the shop. It's literally that. But then you don't have to ride a bike.
Yeah, but I like when it's all positive on me.
You can make it about you. You've been training for this.
I feel like I would like retail.
You would like it for about 3 hours.
Yeah,
and then you'd
totally.
be so done.
Totally. But I did an activation with one of my sponsors. So I don't know. They just call it.
I was gonna say, did you explain yet what that is?
No, I don't really know what it is. It's just it's when you like talk about, you do either like I don't know how to explain it.
Do you know what it is?
I do.
Okay.
But it really varies. Like some sponsors, they just want you to do like, it's convenient for them because they've spent a lot of money to be there. And they're like, hey, like with the feed, I did this like actually really fun podcast on this podcast called Endurance Freaks. And, I sat for an hour and did this podcast on Thursday. And then I had a photo shoot after that. And then I had to do this thing where I was on camera and these are all different sponsors. I did an athlete athlete card signing at the venue for an hour. And then I did a photo shoot with another sponsor. And then I did this video thing for another one where I had to memorize. This one I didn't like.
Oh, no.
I had to memorize. This is the spotlight thing reminded me of it because I don't understand how actors and actresses do that. I swear to God, if they were just like, could you talk about this product? I would have nailed all the things.
Yeah.
But I had lines.
You had to read.
I was like, my name is Sarah. No, sorry. Wait. Hi, Sarah Sturm here. Hi, Sarah Sturmy. Like,
ew.
Oh, no, I couldn't figure it. And then that was
the
like,
footage. I'd like to see that.
No, my
I would
God.
love to see that.
The worst one was for Protect Our Winters. I had to take a lap around I was like, can we just stop?
We need to take 5.
I like needed I like had to change my shirt. I was so sweaty. I couldn't. It was in our house. They came to the house and I had to film this commercial and I was like, at one point I was like, Lindsay, I promise I know what Protect Our Winters does.
Oh my God. But also like I've heard you do ad reads, right? And you can rattle it off.
If it's just by vibes, man.
Yeah. You just need bullet
second
points.
There's a line.
Oh yeah, no.
How do actors and actresses, or they're just called actors?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
How do they do it?
Pretty far removed from that.
I can't believe I did Alice in Wonderland when I was a kid.
You did what?
I was in I was a frog.
Oh, yeah. See, this is where, like, I'm the complete I hate having attention.
Is there a frog?
I don't think so. I think they probably made that part up, which is... Which is also like...
I know I was a frog, though. Mom?
You were green.
Should we call Mom? I know. I had flippers. I had to walk in flippers.
You did have flippers. I'm not sure. I do feel like maybe that was a part that they made up to include you.
They were like, here, you have 4 lines.
I was a telephone in a play.
You're going to say Teletubby.
Because I was like, I should have really just been building the sets. I just wanted to do, like, I made this like whole telephone thing and my lines were ring, ring. And that was, and then I was like, get me the fuck off the stage. I don't want to be here. I don't know. Some middle school. I think I had to.
I don't remember that.
Drama is like.
Not for us.
Oh, God.
Okay, you know what's crazy though? Like I'm thinking about like actual famous athletes, like Nike athletes, like big soccer players or people on Gatorade
Olympians.
ads or Caitlin Clark. You know, when they have them like do like ads for these huge sponsors for commercials where they have to act, or like who's the guy on the Razor commercials? I think he's like a sports person. Oh, Alex is tapping out of that one. He didn't know that answer.
That was a hard prompt.
Smart guy Alex over here.
Yeah, the guy with the beard.
Oh my God. Anyway, how like those commercials, you know, you've seen them and like the athletes are bad at like, why would you have
uncomfortable
an athlete?
all around.
It's so uncomfy.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, I was like, I was just apologizing so much, but I also was like, why are you making me do this?
I bet it wasn't that bad.
And then Alexi had nailed it. But I think he wasn't reading lines. It was just so funny because I'm so
if you want to sponsor this pod, don't give Sarah a script.
Dylan said the same thing. He's like, how are you going to do ad reads?
You're so good at them.
It's just
Off
from the gut. It's very authentic.
It's authentic. I think that's actually what, and I've thought about this with like acting, and I understand that it's also a skill and like a, practice thing and a whole thing.
You have to get into the character.
I'm like, I don't know how to do anything other than this. Like, this is really all I've got.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like having lots of attention. This only works because it's just, I'm talking to you.
Oh yeah.
I just have to not think about anyone else listening to it.
No, and we could have 4 listeners.
It could be just us talking to each other.
Just our family and Peyton and Nicole. That's
just because they have to edit it.
Because they have to, and Lily.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Well, on that note.
Yeah. Hope nobody listens.
Don't make me read any lines. Maybe it'll be really unsuccessful and I'll never have to read an ad.
That seems perfect. We didn't talk about if we wanted to do like advice.
Well, no one's called in.
Maybe another day.
Alex, do you want any advice from us?
That seems.
Not to put you on the spot.
Just been scrolling.
Wait, this is speaking of scrolling.
Thanks for your call.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for your advice. Do you know who the Cart Narc is? Have you seen the Cart Narc?
No.
Yes. Okay. This guy, like, he has his little like GoPro or whatever, and he goes to like grocery stores or shopping centers or whatever. I think mostly grocery stores because that's where people have carts. And he like calls people out for leaving their cart outside of the.
Okay, well, there's like the whole shopping cart theory. It's not that deep. It's like basically you're a bad person if you, because it's
I would
it's one
say
of
that
these.
this supports that.
Okay, well, it's like one of those unwritten societal roles.
Yeah.
Do you bring the cart back?
100% of the time.
1,000.
100.
I didn't know. I mean,
I've never not.
Do you know
Literally
anyone
never
who's not a returner of the shopping cart?
Break up with them immediately.
Immediately, straight to jail.
I feel like I have an ex or two who probably, and I bet you know. Yep.
I know.
And I bet you know exactly who they are, who would just be like, rules don't apply to me. Yeah.
I'm a rules don't apply to me person, but I've never left a cart. I would simply, because
it affects other people.
It affects other people.
It just is like,
well, that's the whole theory is like, it just says so much about you if you're not returning that shopping cart.
The Cart Narc would amplify this then because he just like,
wait, so does he go around with like a GoPro?
I literally said that. He goes around with a GoPro. And like I said, that exact thing. And he films people. He calls them out on not returning their carts. And instead of like,
wait, to their face.
Yes. Oh yeah. He like confronts them. I mean, he's been like chased and harassed. And these people, instead of just being like, whoop, my bad, I should go do that.
They just
right?
dig in.
They dig in
like,
so deep.
They're
and then
probably
they
so
end up
embarrassed. And then they're like, oh, instead of saying, oh, you know what? You are right.
It's what's wrong with our society that they can't just be like, I made a mistake. I will take ownership of that. Let me fix it. They're like, well, I'm this.
That's nuts.
It is.
I feel like my ears got hot just thinking about that.
Anger. Yeah, apparently.
No,
very
just
passionate. Oh, embarrassed for them?
Yeah.
Well, if you do the right thing, you don't have to be embarrassed. Like
Well, I think there's like a split second that you have a choice, right?
Yeah.
Where you can like react a certain way and they all choose the wrong way.
And just dig in so deep and just even like,
that's nuts.
They just prove your theory, or not your theory, but the theory that like people who don't return their carts are assholes.
Totally.
You should watch. I'll send it to you. It's pretty great.
Already did.
Oh, great.
I know. I could see him fiddling.
So good. Yeah. So I came across that this week. That's all I got.
I love that. I'm trying to think
Maine Coon.
Maine Coon.
Maine Coon.
Maine like the state.
Maine like the state. Maine Coon like the state.
Cancun like the state.
Is that where your brain went? A state in which country?
No, don't. I think bike racing is bad for my brain. It like melts it. I like worry. I need to read books. Like,
come on in. I got a couple of books for you.
Oh, soft plug for the shop.
Well, we have books. The bookstore has books.
Go to the bookstore. It has books.
Yeah.
And these cool pens.
They are the best pens.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything interesting. I know we're just dragging this on, but now I feel like we're really getting into the meat.
I think at least we can like, Lily can cut things. cut all the Leadville shit.
Yeah.
That stuff is so boring. I think we should. Well, so will you be in town next week to do another podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, and that will be after you have another race coming up.
Yep. Core 4.
I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
Oh, okay. So it'll be great.
Iowa City, baby.
Have you been to Iowa City?
I have.
Oh, okay.
It actually is really cool.
Is it? I can't wait to talk about that next week.
I asked Danny if she wanted to go, and she says, ooh, I love you so much. I'm not going to go race my bike in August in Iowa City.
Ooh, it's supposed to be hot.
Hot.
Well, maybe it's not smoky.
Yeah, they have different natural disasters there. It's heat and flooding.
Oh, good.
And wind.
Everything's just coming apart.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But not this pod.
It's coming together.
And we're talking over you.
Over you. Talking over you. All right, bye. We'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.